Hey there, friends. I'm Graham. This is Surreal Cinema, and that light is really bright, so let me turn that down. Every now and again, I turn this thing on, and it's just blinding me. There we go. Much better. Woo! So, hello. It's been a while. If you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Graham. This is Surreal Cinema. Here on my channel, I do anything and everything physical media related. And when I say physical media, I talk about movies. I do movie reviews, my opinion on movies. I don't usually get into the weeds, who directed it and all that kind of stuff. I just give you my opinion, what I thought about it, and what I think. So, I have a stack of movies here. Normally, I would do one video per movie, but I am not in the mood. So I'm just going to go through the stack, and this is what I've watched recently, and I'm just going to go through this. So, the top of the pile is the more current. I've seen it. The bottom of the pile is, of course, the furthest back, and we're going about 2 weeks ago, I guess. So I had a friend of mine over, a guy I work with. He wanted to watch The Big Lebowski. He came down. Him and his wife had a. So let me back up. This last summer, my work had some people do a Christmas party. We did a end of summer party, and went to the beach and had yummy food and that kind of stuff, and hung out with my employees. Well, we have a new guy, him and his wife, and him and I started talking, and my wife and his wife started talking and hit it off, and him and I started talking about movies, and he's more of a gamer, but he loves movies, and so we decided, hey, why don't we just have a game night? So they came over, this is about a month ago now, they came over to our house, and we cooked, I don't remember what we had. We cooked something, enchiladas or something, and had a game night, and then I gave him my copy, which I don't ever do. I gave him my copy of The Big Lebowski, because he never saw it. And I said, "Here, man, you gotta take this home with you. You gotta watch it." Took it home, and the wife just didn't want to watch The Big Lebowski. She's like, "I don't want to watch anything about bowling. I'm not into bowling. I want to watch nothing about bowling, nothing to do with bowling." Okay. Well, I tried to explain to him the Big Lebowski's got nothing to do with bowling, other than a couple of guys that like to bowl. Other than that, it's really not much to do with bowling. But whatever. So I finally said enough he wasn't able to watch it. He wanted to watch it with her, and then that wasn't happening. So I said, hey, his wife was leaving town for a week to go to what is she doing? I think she's doing, gonna go support her mom. Her mom's having plastic surgery or something. And so I said to him, I says, hey, dude, why don't you come on over to the house? We'll watch it in the theater, and that way you get to see it, and we'll have beer, and we'll make homemade lasagna, which we did. It was freaking amazing. So we did that last night. So we watched The Big Lebowski. This is my Steelbook version of it. And he rated it an 8 out of 10. Which is still good. He said that he was a little bummed that it wasn't as funny as he was anticipating. He was hoping that it could have been funnier. He felt as if the comedy fell a little short. Okay, I can get that. It's more of a chill kind of movie. But I get that. That works. All right, then last night, well, actually, it wasn't last night. It was this morning. I watched. Okay, so this is National Lampoon's Vacation. This is the VHS copy for Warner Home Video. As you guys know, I collect these. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch this. I don't know if I've seen this movie before many times. I don't know if I'm missing something here or what, but this is the rated R version. This is rated R. I can't remember what is her name. I can't remember the woman's name. Chevy Chase, Beverly Denaligo. No, that's not right. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Beverly. So and special appearances by John Candy. Beverly. She did Christmas Vacation with Chevy and a bunch of other stuff. There's a scene in here where you see like almost full frontal, but you definitely see her boobs. Like her boobs are hanging out, and she, they're looking good. I was not expecting that. The version that I think the version or the versions I've seen before did not have that in there. I'm gonna have to double check my DVD because I have this on DVD as well. I'm gonna check my DVD copy. I bet you my DVD copy is PG-13, but this is rated R, and it blew me away. Now the cover is old. It's like it's all falling apart. It's an ex rental from Blockbuster, and the cover is just it's getting there. So it needs a new case, but yeah, and I didn't do it. Now, there's this debate. Do you rewind your videos in your VCR, or do you go and buy a VCR rewinder like this? Well, I buy a VCR rewinder. That is what I do. I am not a big fan of rewinding my movies, my VHS movies, and my my beta movies in the VCR. I don't think it's good for. I don't know. I can't prove it. I don't know the science behind it. I just, my gut is telling me that it's probably not good for the machine. That's what my brain's telling me, anyways. Yes, I am drinking again. All right, moving on. While that's finishing rewinding, I just purchased this online. I got it through eBay. I have never seen it. The only thing about Garbage Pail Kids I knew anything about when I was a kid, you used to be able to get stickers, and kids that were older than me would stick them to their bedroom door. Other than that, I knew nothing about it. I had no idea what Garbage Pail Kids were. I found this DVD on eBay. I think it was $4 or $4.50 with free shipping, and so I grabbed it. It's a newer copy. It's in the cheapy nasty case, which doesn't matter. It's gonna go into slim eventually, anyways. But so I grabbed Garbage Pail Kids. I actually quite enjoyed the Garbage Pail Kids. I thought it was a little cheesier than I expected. Then again, I went into it kind of blind, not knowing what all I was gonna get into. But the makeup, the costumes, the puppetry, everything was very crude and very poorly put together. And I'm thinking that's maybe the way they wanted to do it. Of course, Garbage Pail Kids, Cabbage Patch Kids, they all kind of sort of the same thing, sort of, I guess. But Cabbage Patch Kids are not as crude and gross. Although this could have been better. It could have been a lot better. It wasn't as gross and nasty and disgusting as it should have been or could have been. So yeah, it was okay. I'll watch it again, probably in about 10 years. Then there was this. I haven't seen this in a long time. It was one day when I was just home after work, and I was like, I just want to just something just I can turn on and just relax to. I haven't seen it in a long time, and then I saw it again. This is Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. This is a great 90s flick, or I believe it's early 90s. It's rated PG, 1993. So it's basically about this guy named Gilbert. He is the man of the house. His dad hung himself, and ever since his dad hung himself, the family's fallen to pieces. Mom, massive depression and gained a ton of weight, and then Arnie, the brother, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, which, by the way, did a fantastic job in this. Played a severely autistic kid. Had a fascination with climbing a water tower and that kind of stuff. Didn't really grab concepts very well. Their mom, so it was them two, and then I believe two sisters, a younger sister and an older sister. Their mom was massively obese, probably close to 600 pounds. She slept on the love seat and watched TV, and just kind of like her world was just crud. You know what I mean? And anyways, through the process, Gilbert falls in love with a girl that's crossing country and that kind of thing. And mom ends up dying, just had no energy left. And one day out of the blue, she went upstairs and got in bed, and she passed after Arnie's birthday party. And they decided to, instead of having the embarrassment of having to rip the side of the house apart and get a crane to carry mom out, that they were going to go ahead and take everything out of the house that had value or memories or anything, all the furniture, everything, and put it on the lawn. And then at sunrise, they lit the house on fire and burnt the house to the ground with their mom's body inside. It was heart-wrenching and tragic, but it was very well done and fantastic movie. I'm so glad it's in my collection. All right, another one. I just got this. This is my very first one from Troma. I've never purchased a Troma. I was just stomping around the house. I've never purchased Troma before. And this is my very first Troma video. There was a podcast that I was listening to here on YouTube, and I can't remember the movie. I think it was Movies at Home. I think the show's called Movies at Home. And the guy was doing an interview with the founder of Troma Video, which apparently Troma at one point in time was partnered with Vinegar Syndrome, and then that ended. And so I went over to the website, the Troma website, and I was doing some looking around. I found this. It's called Getting Lucky. I didn't know exactly what to expect. I was thinking it was going to be kind of like a sex comedy kind of thing, which it sort of was. It's about a bunch of teenagers, and yeah, getting lucky. There's this nerd guy, and he has a beer bottle, and there is a genie in his beer bottle. In order for the genie to come out, he's got to give 3 wishes or something, or whatever. And so I watched it. It was pretty stupid. It was. I think the intro to this was funnier and more entertaining actually than the video itself. I didn't fall asleep, but I got pretty close to it towards the end, and it was okay. You know what? For like an '80s stupid comedy thing, I think it was too. I think it was for the '80s. It was okay. It wasn't. It wasn't the end of the world or anything. It was all right. So, yeah. I will. Troma. So, Troma is known for a lot of sexual, violent kind of movies, and a lot of horror films, that kind of stuff. But yeah. So, that was what I got. I don't remember what I paid. I think I paid like $12 for the DVD and then another $4 for shipping. I think is what it was. All right, then I found this. Now I got this actually. I ordered it. Well, it came from Canada. I ordered it. It came from Canada. I don't know if it's actually a Canadian release or a United Kingdom release. It's probably United Kingdom. I'm not 100% sure. It's got really weird ratings on it. But I'd never seen it before. It's a Walt Disney Pictures. It's called Condorman. I ordered this online. It came in, and it was cheesy. So it's about this guy who has, in today's world, I guess you could say he has some major mental issues. He's an architect, sort of thing, and he wants to be famous, and so he builds these wings so that he can fly like a condor. He wants to rescue people. He thinks he's part of the CIA, and I mean, it's just absolutely silly and crazy. Condorman. I can see why Walt Disney hasn't done anything with it, other than just releasing it to whatever, because it just isn't Disney at all. It's very, it's very cheaply done, and I don't know. It was a fun watch. It just wasn't quality, whatever this means. All right, I have this one on Laserdisc, and which is cool, but I've never seen it, and I wanted the best quality I could get, so I got this. Kim Basinger, Gabrielle Bryan, and Brad Pitt in Cool World. It was an okay film. It fell pretty flat. I don't remember if I did a movie review on this one or not, but it fell pretty flat. I was kind of disappointed with the special effects. It didn't come across. So there's a lot of live action mixed with cartoon, sort of like they did with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but this seemed like it was very poorly done. And I don't know if that's the effect they were going for, is where things were kind of drawn on top of film, on the movie film, if that's kind of the look they were going for or not. But it was okay. Would I watch it again? Probably not. I probably will never see this again in my life, unless a friend or somebody wants to watch it. It most likely will never be seen again in my lifetime. And it's a Paramount Pictures. It just, I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't something that got my attention to the point where I want to watch it again. Very cheap. The storyline itself was kind of flat. it just didn't carry for me. So then there was this one again. I also own this one as well on Laserdisc. I own this on Laserdisc as well. It says Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck was okay. It was better than I actually anticipated, because they did use, it was all live action, and they did use a costume for the duck, and it was a lot shorter, so they used like a short person to be able to do this. The comedy was really good. Some of it kind of fell flat, but not terrible. Howard is from another existence, universe, whatever existence, another planet, where he, well, excuse me, I'm yawning. There's only ducks, and there's, humans they don't exist. So, it's kind of hard for him to get, I don't know. I think they had potential here to do more than they did, especially with the fact that here is a duck that's like human size almost, and he's walking and talking and interacting with the world. My reaction to seeing Howard in person is a lot different than what people would have actually done. I don't think their reaction is right. Like, it's lacking energy and fear, and it's lacking something. People just accept it right off the bat, that here's a walking, talking duck, instead of like, what the is that? What the hell? And so it's lacking something there. But it's supposed to be lighthearted comedy, not necessarily realistic in any way. But again, 90s trash film, and it's great. I enjoyed it. It just, there's a little bit about it that probably could have been done more with. But yeah. So those are the titles that I've been watching. A lot of 90s, late 80s and 90s stuff. That's what I've been watching recently. Most of this, other than Vacation, Big Lebowski, and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, everything else is actually quite new to the collection. So yeah, just enjoying what I got, pretty much. So that is it. I will be probably doing another part, I think around part 44, I think, of my entire movie collection. I'll probably do one of those here in the next week or so. I'm just kind of trying to relax a little bit, because as of the 25th of this month, which is like another week, week and a half, my life flips upside down and goes crazy. I start working 14 hours a day, sometimes up to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. It is insane, but it only lasts for 4 weeks, until Christmas, and then everything just chills out again. So trying not to overdo myself, just trying to take my time and relax, and because it's a nightmare month. And I live in the inland Northwest, where we do get snow, and we've been threatened with snow now a couple of times. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised, being the middle of November, I'm surprised we haven't had snow yet. So I'm really, really hoping that we don't get it for at least another 3 weeks, maybe 4. If we don't get that nasty white stuff until after Christmas, I'm totally cool with that, which has happened. We've had many years in the past where, yeah, there's no snow until after Christmas or on Christmas itself. So if we can get one of those years, I'd be all right with that. Yep, I would. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope y'all are having yourselves a fantastic day. I hope you guys have had a wonderful month. I haven't seen you guys in almost a month, and I've quite enjoyed my time away from YouTube. It's just I'm not done with YouTube, but I am tired. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just tired. I would prefer to just lie on the couch, watch something on TV, and relax and just chill. Because this really can be like another job when you really get into it. Simon, I've been watching. Simon's been doing a ton of hoarding up videos and movie reviews and stuff. He's doing a fantastic job on his channel over there. I'm going to butcher it. I believe it's called Simon's Movie Review, or Simon's Movie and TV Review channel, or something like that. I'm sure he'll leave a comment in the comment section below. Check out his channel. He is absolutely an awesome bloke. He's from the UK, and we're working with him. He's doing really, really good, and I'm very proud of him for the things that he's doing. And then, and then of course you got Babs. If you are into gardening at all, go check out her channel. I believe she's either almost at 1,000 subscribers, like we're only talking like 10 away or something, or she's gone over it and she's hit 1,000, which has been many years in the making for her. She's over, I think it's over 7 years, if not more, a lot more. I'd have to double check to see when she started her channel, but she's been working on her channel for many years. I would love to see her hit 1,000 subscribers. She deserves it. She's been working real hard at that. And yeah, I'm overwintering peppers in the garage, so I'll have a bunch of pepper plants in the spring to take out to the garden. I am buying all of my gardening seeds and everything right now, and on my free time that's a joke. On my free time, I am planning out my garden and trying to figure out how I'm gonna grow. Man, I'm yawning like crazy. How I'm gonna grow stuff. All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up early in the morning because tomorrow's my Monday. Even though it's Tuesday, well, today is Tuesday. Even though it's Tuesday, it's my Monday. So I work typically Tuesday through Saturday until Christmas rush, and then it's Monday through Saturday. Great. I demand Sunday off, but who knows? You never know. All right, y'all. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you so much for hanging with me this last half hour. It's been a long video, but I thought I'd catch up with you and show you what I've been watching. A little easier for me to just throw one video up than it is to throw a bunch of videos up. And that way you get a little bit of a movie review and a little bit of thing and a thing and a thing. I might actually end up doing movie reviews on all these individual, and then just throwing them all up at one time, just so that I have those movie reviews in my movie review list. You know, it's not it's not mandatory that you watch them all. I'll just file dump them. They'll be like 4-minute videos, and they'll just be like a bunch of them all at once. Yeah, I'll probably throw those up. So then that way, in the future, if someone wants to go to my channel and research a certain movie, these movies that I just talked about, they'll be in that. So All right, I'm out, man. Until next time. Bye for now.